Hey guys, it's Aaron here. Are you struggling to shut down after a workday from home? Or would you like to feel more motivated and effective during work hours? Personal story of mine, a few years ago at my previous job, my colleague and I were on a Zoom call with a few clients. One particular client was in a completely different time zone and was just arriving home back from work. And coincidentally, that client was the only person who had video enabled on the Zoom call. And I don't think he even realized that. Now, during our normal chat over Zoom, we found out that that client was particularly comfortable in the space he was taking the Zoom call in because he proceeded to undress. Now, I don't think anyone wants to confuse work and personal spaces. So what we're going to go through today is how do we separate the personal and your work spaces at home? And we're going to use NLP anchors to do that. So NLP is neuro-linguistic programming, which is a set of models and tools that allow you to improve your internal and your external communication to allow you to build and create more resourceful states to achieve your goals. Anchors are the process of associating an internal state, whether it's physiological or emotional, to an external trigger. Internal states could be happy, motivated, energetic, inspired, calm, etc. While an external trigger could be anything that we can perceive with our five senses. For example, a touch, a sound, or a smell. During therapy, an NLP anchor can be used to elicit a certain emotional physiological state by associating it with a trigger, typically a touch or a sound, and by doing it repeatedly. An example of an anchor, a presenter might click their fingers just before going onto stage to elicit a more confident and enthusiastic state. A weightlifter might beat their chest to elicit a more empowered and energetic state. Now, there is a proper way of applying an anchor. However, the most relevant parts for this, the anchor has to be unique. You have to repeat it, and it shouldn't happen accidentally. These anchors form part of our lives without us even knowing it. Have you ever heard of a piece of music that's completely transformed you and changed your state of mind? Or have you passed by a bakery smelling the freshly baked bread and that completely changed your state of mind? You might ask, why is this even relevant to our topic? Well, what if separating your personal and your workspace is a matter of eliciting different internal states? Calm and relaxed, motivated and productive. And what if we set up the two different spaces so that they trigger the two different internal states and make sure that they don't cross over? Remember when we said that triggers need to be unique? So how can we set up our personal and our workspaces so that they have got different unique triggers that elicit different internal states? Have you thought about having a designated area for your work? Potentially designated technology, so your laptop and your tablet are specifically for work purposes and not personal. What about your work chair? Have you thought about work clothes, getting into work clothes or your uniform when you want to work? I know PJs are comfortable, but that doesn't help in separating the spaces and our internal state. What about lighting, background music specifically for work? Scent, you could potentially apply a perfume specifically for work. Now, the whole idea is to make the two spaces as different as possible. I hope this has given you some ideas to implement at home, but also in other areas of your life. Please let me know what worked for you, and if you've got any other suggestions that might work. Also, please like, share, and follow us on our socials. Until next time, have a great one.